When I was a kid, my mom always pushing me to learn how to cook. I think it was 1980 era, and at that time, my parents' generation had this kind of a philosophy: female have to cook, and if your daughter want to find a true love, your daughter have to cook. That kind of a philosophy was there in 1980 era, especially my mom's generation. So even I was 15, 14, something like that. Uh, my mom made me to cook seafood soup. It was a really big meal in the pot, all kinds of shrimp, oyster, and fish, and abalone. We put it and chili paste and chili powder and onions and spring onions. Quite it's quite a big meal, and it's a high level of cooking skill you need. So it was really hard for me, but I failed because the water amount was too much. But I didn't know that, and my mom really disappointed. And I was not sure if I cook, I can find true love or not. And I was not really interested in cooking anyway at that time. Now I'm very interested. So I was always think about what's the female's role and what's the cooking, because my mom whole life she cooked every 3 meals, 20, 24, 7 days, 30, 365 days. I think it's crazy, but everyone says, "Oh, your mom is cooking so well. Your mom's food is so delicious." And my daddy, my father, loved it so much.
Darling, I think our son should learn to cook.
Oh, honey, that makes me so happy. Ah, I really agree with that.
Yeah, it's young people live today sometimes alone, and it would be wonderful for him if he could make the homemade food at home. And is
Right. These days, the kids they cook and they take photos and for upload all kinds of SNS, even TikTok. So if our son making food and upload the pictures, oh, that will be beautiful.
yeah, and he might even find a girlfriend. Why?
Oh, oh,
I know what. Do you remember when I cooked for you?
oh, honey. Oh, I remember that. Oh, you grilled the fish. It was really sharp because normally men do the barbecue, not grill the fish. Oh, you are a gem.
The question is only who shall teach him cooking?
Oh, oh, I think that's the problem. I'm not really good at that. You are very good, right?
Right, thank you. Yeah, but I think this is more maybe a woman's duty.
Oh, I think we have to get out of the box. This box is really old-fashioned box. We have to get out of this.
Yeah, but old-fashioned does not mean it's bad. It's
Mhm.
uh, yeah. Are you not happy to teach him something like cooking?
What do you want to teach him?
Me? I would like to teach him to shoot with bow and arrow and playing football or.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm. I know what it is. Yeah, you love football. You love shooting things. That's why you want to teach. I understand. I understand. But what about if I'm not a good at cook? You are good at cook. My son. Oh, what about son can pick who's gonna teach him?
He already said he would love to learn from me. Do you know why? He said,
Why?
you found mommy by your cooking, and I want to have a wonderful woman like her as well.
Oh, that's so sweet. Actually, it is so true because you got me because of the cooking skill, and our son will learn from you, and he will get a perfect girl.
What can I do?
Ah,
Deal,
that's the truth.
deal.
This word
Give,
is
come on, I
going
give
there.
you a kiss. I give you a kiss.
Ah, mm,
Come
I love you. I love you. Do you remember the first grilled fish was so nice with the lemon, and you just squeezed with your bare hands. Hey, honey.
on.
Oh, I see. Oh, I love you.
Cooking for your loved one. It's something very special which goes deep, deep under the skin because it's the most direct way to connect to somebody you love. If it's your loved one romantically or your family, it's of such a great importance. When you have guests, you serve, you bring, you cook, and of course there were traditional roles how this had to be. And now today everything is changing, and I remember my times in the student residence. There I lived with people from all different kind of cultures, and they were all cooking. We had a kitchen, huge kitchen together, and we were cooking together. So I learned a lot of small dishes from all over the world. And I have to say, I used this knowledge to when I dated. And it might be a trick to offer great food. But on the other hand, I think it's really to show that you spend thought and time on somebody you like. And I still think it is. I still like to prepare and to cook for somebody I really like. I normally do not cook much, or let's say not complicated, but for somebody I like, for somebody I love, I really like to cook.